What's going on, everybody? I know it's been a few weeks since we've updated you, and as you can see, we're in an empty shop. That's because we've been moving to a new one, so we haven't had any updates, but I do have something cool today. We're saying goodbye to the Daily, the 2014 Veloster Turbo. Okay, so I've had this Veloster for, it's like 2 years. We picked it up like during Hurricane Harvey, actually, in San Antonio. So I got a really good deal on the car. And there's a reason I bought two Velosters. I bought the white one when it was brand new in 2013. I thought it looked like a car that had a lot of potential to look really cool. I knew it wasn't going to be fast or a sporty car, but for a practical hatchback, it's a really good bargain. You could pick one of these up in good condition for like $7,000 or $10,000 right now, and I don't know where else you're going to get a turbo hatch that objectively looks as good as its car. You either really love the looks or you absolutely hate them. I like that type of car. That's cool with me. The interior's really well laid out. In some cars you can tell it was one person's job to design the dash and somebody else's job to design the door panels. I actually traded the first Lotus in for the white Veloster. That's a whole story for another day. Maybe one day Ed Bullion will give me a call and want to do the horrible story of that first Lotus and how the tire shop totaled it, how I cashed in my college scholarship to buy it, and everything else that went along with that car. But yeah, after 3 years of daily driving a go-kart, I decided to sell that, and I got the Veloster. And I really loved it. I still have it. It has 190,000 miles. But after the Corvette blew up, my Z06 blew up, we hopped into another one of these, and it was cool. It's matte gray. The paint's actually really easy to take care of. You see a bunch of videos or like Google searches where people are really scared of matte paint, but this has been the easiest paint that I've ever had to take care of. There's lots of room. I take it snowboarding 6 or 7 times a year. We load the back up with all of our gear, put the snowboards on the roof, and yeah, just a really good value if you like the style. The handling is great for an electronic steering rack. I think it's just sporty enough to be firm, and the ride quality is horrible and stiff, which makes it feel like you're in a sportier car than you're actually in. I think we peak at like 21 pounds of boost, so it's not fast, but it's fun enough that you're not bored on your daily commute. So all in all, it's been a really good car. I'm not selling it for any reason other than I'd like to get something maybe a little more sophisticated, like a little less juvenile. They're horrible autocross cars. You have a torsion bar rear suspension, which is actually really fun to slide around. But you three-wheel on bumps. You're always three-wheeling going on bumps and curves and stuff, so it's a stupid rear suspension setup. Somebody needs to call Henry Ford and give him his suspension back. This is horrible. McPherson struts aren't a thing, apparently. The new Veloster has it, and the new Veloster N apparently, like, one of their head designers was from Ford. They did the RS, I think. Yeah. And now they have the dude from BMW. So Hyundai's future is looking really cool. Yeah, highlights of the car. It's a turbo hatch that looks cool for $10,000. You have standard options are your heated seats and a backup camera, leather or fake leather, I don't know what you want to call it. It feels nice. Leather. You have a big infotainment center. This has the ultimate package, so you get the full glass roof with the sunroof, navigation. The audio system's a little bit better. A little bit of a 10-inch sub in the back. Yeah, and you get automatic climate control, which I hate. I hate automatic climate control. Just give me a dial for cold and hot. I hate having, I don't know what temperature I want it to be. So like, the temperature right now is 92. Well, like in the morning, let's say it's 72, right? And I'm driving and I'm like, man, it's kind of hot. But 72 up here is different than 72 blowing out of, I hate automatic climate. I just want cold or hot. I hate it. Stupid. Automatic. So done. 68 to 75 and I'm good. I hate it. Whatever. And there's actually way more room than it looks like. You fold the rear seats down and we can fit more in here than we can, say, like the FJ Cruiser. So you get a lot of room. Downsides of the car, everybody is going to try to race you if you have any work done. Like this one has a wide body on it. It's loud. There's like a 2018 Mustang GT in front of me right now. I bet he's going to try to race me. It's just all the time, and it just I don't like racing on the street, especially not when I know I'm going to lose because I'm in a Veloster. Like, so that's a downside. The ride quality is a little harsh. If you're looking for something that's more comfortable, this is not the car for you. But if you're a car person like me and Brandon, this is definitely a good choice, especially if you're trying to be on a budget. But yeah, I would definitely buy it again. Like I said, I still have my white one. I'll keep it for a while. I'm just trying to, for a daily car, I'm trying to get something a little bit different. So we'll see where it goes. Hopefully it's something really cool that I like to share. I had plans to share more videos of it more often, but I just had it for so long, I felt like it was kind of boring, especially when we're posting videos of the Factory 5 truck or the Lotus, or, you know, going to SEMA and seeing all that stuff. So the Veloster to me was just really mundane, and it felt kind of funny shooting videos and stuff of it. But I've gotten lots of compliments from just random people saying how much they love the car, and I posted it for sale less than a week ago, and somebody's coming tomorrow to pick it up. Sounds like it's a pretty good home. I hope it doesn't get thrashed any more than it already is. I know the body kit's a little cracked and stuff from daily driving. Still a really cool car though. I know we haven't done any updates in about a month. I guess the last thing I updated y'all on was we did the gated shifter in the Lotus, which was really cool. That's still working out great. It drives awesome. I had lots of messages on that video, actually, people asking about fine-tuning adjustments and stuff like that. On mine, it's still perfect. I've never had a problem getting it into gear. But the main thing is we've been moving to a new shop. I say we, I haven't done nearly as much work as Brandon has. I have to be at my real job every day. But it consisted of ripping up a floor and tearing down buildings and rebuilding half of it. So they've been hard at work with that for like the last month. Hopefully next week or the week after, I'll have a cool video of us demolishing stuff and getting moved in. We partnered with a couple new guys that are really good at what they do, and they brought in a bunch of cool builds. So, you know, we do some overview videos of that. So we got a lot of cool stuff in the pipeline.